SHARIA Financial Administration, A Blessed Life. Financial planning, according to Certified Financial Planner, Financial Planning Standards Board Indonesia, is a process to achieve one's life goals through planned financial management. Furthermore, what is meant by Islamic financial planning? Is there any difference with financial planning in general? So, attitude, friends, what is meant by Sharia financial planning is when the process carried out in achieving these financial goals does not conflict with Sharia principles and is oriented not only to the world, but also the hereafter. Here are some things that you should pay attention to in carrying out financial planning with Sharia principles. 1. Allocating funds for zakat, infaq, and alms. Zakat is one of the 5 pillars of Islam that must be fulfilled and has the function of purifying the soul and property. Likewise with infaq and alms, but they are sunnah, another function of zakat, infaq, and alms is of course to help the poor and people in need, especially to the people around us. The people around us. Wealth that is owned will not give blessings and be perfect before giving some of it to people in need, is quoted from QS Ali Imran 92 follows. You never come to perfect virtue before you spend some of the wealth you love, and whatever you spend, verily Allah knows it. Allocating funds for zakat, infaq, and alms must be included in the mandatory funds that you allocate every month. Okay, attitude. 2. Minimizing debt. Friend, from a Muslim perspective, according to Sharia, debts and credit can be carried out by a Muslim, both between Muslims and with non-Muslims. Al-Quran Surah Al-Baqarah verse 282 provides guidelines on how debts must be recorded and witnessed by others so that they do not forget, and in the end do not harm any party. However, Islam recommends not going into debt except in an emergency or urgent situation. For those of you who have debt, paying it off must be a top priority. 3. Setting financial goals in accordance with Islamic teachings. For example, performing the pilgrimage is an obligation for a Muslim who is financially capable, so the priority for performing the pilgrimage must take precedence over other worldly desires, such as buying a car, traveling abroad, and so on. 4. Using financial products with Sharia principles. In achieving your financial goals, of course, you are used to using various financial products, such as savings, time deposits, insurance, and mutual funds. Well, it's time for us to start choosing to use financial products with Sharia principles, such as Sharia savings, Sharia deposits, Sharia insurance, Sharia mutual funds, and others. 5. Get used to a simple and non-consumptive lifestyle. Rasulullah saw as a very simple figure. Even though he was materially well off, the wealth was used to spread Islamic dawah and help people in need. It is appropriate for us, as the people of Rasulullah, sought to always imitate his behavior. Simplicity is the beginning of happiness, because a simple life does not always mean a shortage. but a way of life that aims to distance oneself from greed and greed. Start frugal and simple living behavior. Organize your income and expenses neatly, and make it a habit to only buy the things you need and don't go into extravagance. Especially if we have excess material, we must distribute this wealth to others who are in need, especially to those closest to us. O son of Adam, wear your beautiful clothes every time you enter the mosque. Eat and drink and don't overdo it. Truly Allah does not like people who are exaggerated. QS Al-Araf 31. 6. Set up an emergency fund. Just like preparing a general financial plan, an emergency fund is still one of the things that we must fulfill. Always remember to set aside some of your income for an emergency fund. Choose an Islamic financial institution to place this emergency fund, such as Islamic savings or through other forms of protection, and protection such as Islamic insurance. In living life, we never know what disaster will befall us, so it is only natural for us to always make an effort and try to take precautions and be on guard. These are the things that you should start implementing and planning and managing finances according to Sharia friend attitude. Not complicated, right? As long as we have the intention to manage finances properly and based on Sharia principles, then hopefully everything will run smoothly and will always be made easy by Allah SWT. Don't forget to always treat money wisely. Okay, behave. Smart in managing finances, prosperous future,